This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I need for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Oh, I see a devil already popping up in here. Ooh. Brother, if you knew what Allah showed me of you, you would go right away and change. Up in that third balcony, the second balcony. Man, evil nigga. Oh, Yakub ain't got nothing on you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, believers. Some of you are gonna try me, and I will show you very quick who I am. And you're gonna be surprised. Some of you little crazy Nick bros, your heart so filled with darkness and hate. But if you make the little move that you got in your crazy brain, you won't last. You won't last. And I say this, when we get real tight, strong, see a snitch and an enemy that's in here among us, he'll show up. I'm going to say this public, because I really don't give a damn about the consequences. A dear brother and or sister, if you're on the payroll for the police or the FBI, I don't mind you being there. I really don't mind. Because we're not doing anything that we would be ashamed of. So you can be here. It's okay. And even if we knew you was the police, we would not bother you. However, if you work in an evil way to try and break up something good for our people, then we will kill you.
Yes, sir. Yes, we would. Come on in, guys. Salute, salute, and welcome to class. Hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we try not to complicate it, man. Salute to my squad, man. Salute to the Brad squad for being in the house. You know what I mean? Salute to the Brad squad. I'm trying something different, guys. I'm trying to watch my my time. They said that the best time for me to post is around 7 to 9 o'clock. So I'm trying to see what the 7 o'clock hour do. I know court is in session. I was just over there. Great show. But it's time for us to expand, guys. It's time for us to broaden and expand. So, you know what I mean? We don't have the same audience, but we can merge our audience. If I'm doing my thing and Palmer doing his thing, then we meet at the middle and we merge the audience. You know what I mean, guys? So, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. We ain't do this in a long time, guys. We ain't take somebody behind the shed. We ain't take somebody behind the shed in a mighty long time, guys. Y'all done forgot how the shed look. But today, guys, we finna take Abba and Preach behind the shed, guys. Now, I don't know if you guys is familiar with them. These are the clowns that had beef with Fresh and Fit. You know what I mean? That was the first time they kind of jumped on my radar. I didn't know nothing about these dudes until they had the little skirmish with Fresh and Fit. And then following that, once they jumped on my radar, you know how you don't normally see something until you see it, and then you can't see it, you can't erase it. So once they was on my radar with the Fresh and Fit, they went and touched my heart, bro. Was supposed to get at these clowns, bro. Was supposed to get at them. You know what I mean? And hold on, before I get ratchet, if you notice, I'm calm because these the type of clowns right here. These the type of goofies that'll try to play on my emotions. They'll try to play on your emotional intelligence, right? So you see, I got me a button-up shirt, and I'm not hype. How my little man said, "I like you, Dad, because you hyper." But I'm not gonna be hyper on this one. I'm gonna be real clear and decisive, all right? Y'all see the title, guys. Two Helluva Sons call a conservative female a misogynist. And I tell you all of the time, who's our problem? These modern women and women, period, is not our problem. We are up against simp enforcements, guys. 80% of men in America are beta males, bro. Some are simps, some are fake gangsters, but in any event, we have a lot of weak guys, and a lot of weak guys. You know what I mean? Simps. So let's get straight on into the content. For those of you guys that may not know of who I'm talking about, this video right here is the first video that really let me know that these guys are haters. That's all they are. They are haters, all right? Now, before we go into the content on them, I'm not gonna do a full A-Lux video today, guys. We just gonna freestyle. We're gonna do our thing today. You know what I mean? But what I do want to remind you, remember when we did our hater video? Remember when we did our how to know somebody hating on you and who's a hater, how to identify haters? Remember we did that video. And in that video, number 11 in that video was 14 was putting others down to make you feel strong, right? But then the very next, let's go on into it. Matter of fact, the very next number was what this is right here, guys. What this form of hating is.
Strongest individual who's at the top of the food chain. Instead, it's the one who has the most supporters. No.
All right, guys, this number 15, actually. When you believe your perspective is the only valid one, those are seeds. Those are deep seeds rooted in hatred, bro. And now that we live in a society where they got internet trolls and internet geeks where you're allowed to log on and say what you want, do what you want without any repercussions, we have so many trolls, yo. Them beta males that I was just talking about, they get very trollish when things don't go their way. You know what I mean? Remember what the internet world is, guys. The internet world consists of dudes that are very awkward outside, in the outside world. So if you're a guy that handle your handle in the outside world and you come to the internet and you think it's the same playing field, you are wrong. You are fooled. The internet is governed and protected by losers. Understand that, guys. I mean, I gotta log off from time to time because I can see how this can be just losery. Like, good thing that I have a life outside of YouTube, but just waking up doing YouTube videos, that shit can become loser. Like loser. You know what I mean? Sad. Right? So check this out.
Number 15. You believe your perspective is the only valid one. Just because you might have an answer, it doesn't mean that there can't be other answers even better than yours. This is one of those things school has mistakenly inserted into the mindset of the student, that there's only one correct answer. The more you experience the real world, your mind expands. You understand that an answer that works for you might not work for someone else.
And that's right. So if somebody says something like, if a female at that say something like, women shouldn't have the right to vote, you as a man That shouldn't make you feel no way. That is that female's perspective. You have your perspective. And that's how that is. You ain't got to force your perspective on anybody.
We're super complex beings wrapped up in an even more complex socioeconomic system. And you're sitting there trying to force your cube perspective into the circle hole that is everyone else. The more you do it, the less time people are going to want to spend with you. Now, Alexers, please don't.
All right, guys. So with that said, let's get on into the content. I want y'all to take note. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But this is the first time I ever triggered. This is when this triggered me. This had me triggered. I ain't gonna front, man. I even spoke with my boy Spade, and you know what I mean, he did the Sigma thing. He did the Sigma. He said, "Calm down. Don't even do that. You don't need. You know what I mean, you too young. You too new to this. I ain't new no more, and I'm not calming down. And I love you to death, Spade. But no, you're not shackling me on this one. No, I'm gonna get him today. I'm gonna get him today." This is the first time I caught wind of these clowns, yo. No cap, guys. Peep this out.
Men can always say things like, "Oh, I don't care if my girl makes more money than me." An alpha man will always care if a woman makes more money than them.
And that's a fact. I'm an alpha male and I care. I don't you know what I mean? I pay attention. Put it like that. And anything you paying attention to, you care about. I mean, I don't care if she make more money than me, then I'm glad. Okay, cool. But I'm gonna make sure I keep in mind the dynamics. The dynamics. An alpha man cares because we know that we got to be the head of household at all times in order to lead correctly and properly for her to submit. So the minute you start playing this, I don't care, my girl can make $100,000 and I make 35. Yeah, all right. You have now become complacent and you have now become beta and reliant on a woman. And when you make yourself reliant on a woman, that's when you're open for any fuck shit she gonna give you. So let's continue.
Men can always say things like, "Oh, I don't care if my girl makes more money than me." An alpha man will always care if a woman makes more money than them. 110%.
Oh my word, what's happening on this podcast?
An alpha male.
So, do you think I would care if my girl makes more money than me?
Yeah, but I don't.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, but I don't consider you alpha male.
No, and
Ooh, that's emasculation. And I don't blame her for getting you like that because the way you got triggered when she said alpha male, you see how they got the 80% of beta males in our society that cringe when they hear alpha male, when they hear sigma male, when they hear any apex or any separation from themselves, because they know looking in the mirror when they wake up, they know that they're beta male, they know that they're Adam. So they want to make it like it ain't no such thing as any other alpha male. Like it ain't no such thing as an alpha male, guys. When we clearly know in nature, we have beta males and we have alpha males, right? The women, they all look for alpha males. And the beta males, they get the scraps. Just like in life. In life, you have men that are desired by women. And then you have men that are used by women. So now, why do we want to erase alpha and beta? Why do we want to erase alpha and beta, guys? She hit him. Let's play that back. She caught him. And it's the energy. Women know. Because when you start this pandering and saying what you think they want to hear, they're gonna ice skate on you. You let them slide, they ice skate on you. And women, they pick it up real quick. They remember, their ultimate and their natural God-given ability is seduction, bro. That's part of the manipulation. They know how to manipulate your ass at the same shit. Remember yesterday's live, guys? Go back and check that live when Shorty told him, like, yo, all of that stuff you thought I was saying was true, and you believed it, and will laugh at you for believing them, for you playing the dummy. T.O.
this podcast.
An alpha male.
So, do you think I would care if my girl makes more money than me?
Yeah, but I don't.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, but I don't consider you alpha male.
No, and why is that?
Because I don't consider you an alpha male. I don't consider you.
Y'all wanted the cat there. Yeah, like, you know what I would care? I don't consider you alpha man. Yeah, but wait a minute. Whoa. What did you say to me?
before we would start, can an alpha? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, let's pontificate.
This whole alpha beta shit is so cringe when people use this. As an alpha male, I would. Shut up.
Yeah, you look like you don't like to hear that. It cringe when you hear it because you know you not that. You know you not one. And everybody not gonna be an alpha male. Know what I mean? But that don't mean you gotta hate on it. Your perspective is every man is neutral because you can't bear to deal with the fact that you not apex predator, bro. You not apex predator. Let me not go too slang on y'all, because I know how y'all get. Y'all type dudes, y'all like to stick the pookie word on us brothers that we might have been pookie once in a lifetime, but we recovering now, sir. No. Can't stick the pookie joint on me. I ain't curse yet. I ain't get violent. I'm just gonna check you. I'm gonna check you man to man. You too. Both of you goofies. We gonna check y'all man to man.
Bro. Things are there. Okay? They're there.
Red pill, purple pill, blue pill.
Things are there. They're in place. They're in this environment, right? Called the world. Now, people take it and they smudge it in your face. That's what makes it cringe. I have to say it.
All right,
You don't
he killed it. All right, kudos to him. At least he admitted it. Because when you see an alpha and you see the swag and you see the drip, and when I say drip, I'm not talking about this designer shit. I'm talking about the glow. Beta males that see an alpha male and know he an alpha, B. When I walk into a room, bro, I don't give a fuck who's in that room getting attention, bro. Everybody look like, oh, look at this nigga. Who this nigga? Yeah. That's the presence that alpha males bring. You know what I mean? And according to these beta males, that's rubbing it in their face. You ain't even got to rub it in their face. You know what I mean? All you got to do is show up, and you already got them intimidated. That's how beta males are. Look how the hyenas do in the jungle. Soon as the lion pull up, the hyenas, they fall back and try to get on their sneaky shit. This is why can't nobody tell me it's not an alpha beta. Yes, we use things like red pill, blue pill, purple pill, so that we can break it down and categorize it so that when we teaching and when we're giving our spill, you guys will know exactly what we're talking about. But you see, feminine men, they operate like women. They operate like modern women. They like to operate in the confusion. They like gray area. So this is why they don't want labels. They want lump everybody up in one so that they can hide behind and, you know what I mean? But now we don't do that. So you guys are blue pill. Yes, you guys are blue pill.
You saying as an alpha male, it removes you points, alpha points. And just me saying alpha points makes it even more cringier. You understand what I'm saying? It's all there. We know. But people like to, it's a thing. Alpha is a thing. Okay, I'm going to refer to that then so that people understand.
You know what? Bump this topic. Go on YouTube right now. Go on YouTube search. Go on YouTube search right now. Give me that shit.
Now, this is how you know they played themselves. Nigga gonna say, go on YouTube search right now. Like, if they ain't already pre-planned to pull up my man A Spade page, yo. Y'all niggas already pre-planned to pull up A Spade page. Because now I'm starting to notice a trend with you cornball goofy dudes, bro. You dudes is only going to attack people that's scorching hot. My girl Pearly P is scorching hot right now, and all of a sudden, y'all want to smoke with her. Y'all got her name in y'all mouth. A Spade was scorching hot. He got the rub from EMS, and then y'all put his name in y'all mouth, like, and then y'all trolls, so y'all control this world. So y'all got a bunch of dudes just really not trying to touch on y'all. Like, bro, I want smoke. The Goodbread squad wants smoke, Abba and Preach. You know what I mean? If any one of you that watch them and y'all really love them, you can tell them. You know what I mean? I was in their comment section all day trying to get their attention. You know what I mean? Truth be told.
Today we're going to be talking about why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. Now, a lot of people didn't even know that Sigma males existed until last week.
Because you just made that shit up. What, you not down with the Sigma males, nigga?
It's beta.
So now they gonna call him beta because he's telling the truth. It is, everything splits when you get into this world. Once you start to understand, you understand there's two types of alpha male energy, bro. You got your sigma and you got your alpha, guys. I am more on the alpha side. You know what I mean? Then you got OKL. He's more on the sigma side. You know what I mean? It's energy. It's an energy. It's an undeniable energy. You know what I mean? To deny it is to live in a delusion. Like only a modern woman raised kid, only a hell of a son, a hell of a mother raised boy would think like that. Try to just eliminate it. When the rules get too hard for them to play the right way, they just eliminate the rules and make it up as they go. Get the fuck out of here, goofy niggas. Oh, I said the N-word, so I'm being violent.
You just made that shit up. But you're not down with the Sigma males, nigga?
It's beta. That's it.
Well, listen, as a Kappa Kappa.
Wow.
As an Alpha Pi Kappa. Alpha Pi Kappa. That stands for Abba and Preach Comedy. Abba and Preach Comedy.
This is what you gotta expect, guys. Fake is the new real. So these dudes got damn near 1 million subscribers being goofy. They only respect black men, colored men, when they're being goofy, when they're being entertaining. You know what I mean? Look at these goofy niggas. But these will be the niggas that I have 1 million subscribers, tons of views, because the internet, guys, is the hub for corny motherfuckers, yo. This is where all the corny motherfuckers meet. Y'all see how it go on outside this righteous fair. Y'all see how it be going on us. Y'all be going to them channels. Y'all be trying to get some good content, and then you see the bullshit and the panda, and then you see the motherfucking audience just cheering on the stupidity. Absolutely garbage. And they be cheering it, rooting for it. Garbage. This is the garbage that they root for. This is why the righteous fair, we stuck at, what's that, 52,000? 5,200 subs, when we bring straight, real content, change your life content every single day. The internet ain't about change your life. The internet is about fuck your life up. Entertain the people, leave them stagnant, let them waste a bunch of time. By the time they do decide to go build, they ain't got their window closed now. Now they spectators.
No.
No, you gotta do the snake. No, you don't. You're not ready to.
That's another
the yard.
That's another fraternity. That's another fraternity.
Using Matrix references, nigga. Y'all take that shit way too seriously
and way too far.
Beta. At least he's.
Yo, see this. Remember what I say at the end of every live. Do not play with your life. These the type of niggas that they play with their life, and these will be the same type of niggas that'll go out there, get caught, wrapped up in slavery. In fact, what they simping, I don't even know what happened with them in Fresh and Fit, but I could already imagine, you know what I mean, with them four, man, all goofballs. Yeah, I said it, man. Fuck all four of them. Corny niggas, bro. Corny niggas, not believable niggas, bro. You can look at them and tell them, like, bro, how can you give me game? How can you give me game, bro? Do you use your game? Do you use your own shit, bro? You know what I mean? Crazy, bro. Salute to my guy, Cali West Miami, B. He dropping that heat on the daily, too, y'all. Y'all get on over there.
He's funny. Jesse Lee Peterson, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Beta! He's the only person who I'm fine with hearing beta from.
I am a nurse.
A nurse?
Yes.
Beta!
No, he's not. It's not beta. It's beta. It's like you saying baby. Baby. Beta. Beta. A nurse. Beta.
Press play again.
That's what he said.
You think you know Singapore? It's time.
Romar, are you the head of your wife?
I like to think that we're equal.
Are you the head? Beta!
I am no. I'm an alpha.
Not if you think you and your wife are equal. Beta.
Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta.
Beta. Yo, look, how old is these niggas, bro? Because I know their audience must be goofy. They got the Ryan Toy Review audience. Like, how old is their audience? This is why the fuck they got 1 million subscribers. They got 1 million motherfucking kids they entertaining. Them little goofy niggas in high school, them little weird niggas. That's who they entertaining. The niggas that's all on the internet. That's why they thriving. Shit, I would be thriving too if I never went outside and I was cool with all of the dudes that don't go outside either. It's crazy, bro. Come on, guys.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Oh, just a little girl.
Beta.
If you have a little girl, beta.
What's her name? Destiny.
Beta.
He's a beta. He's the only one that I'll accept it from.
But it's so cringe.
It's beta. It's funny though.
You think it's funny? Beta.
Go to work for you now?
Gum? Beta.
You go to work and you take breaks?
Yeah. Beta.
Are you high?
Nah. I get the joke that they trying to make. Like, you know, some dudes do get out of hand with it and they say everything is beta or everything is simping. Really, not everything is beta. They don't use the beta word no more. They say everything is simping. You know what I mean? But guys, where's the content at? Again, this is who the fuck we give 1 million subscribers to, guys. Because fake is the new real. Where is the content? Where I haven't gotten nothing. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm trying to get something.
Water. I mean, I can drink.
Beta.
Alpha males don't get thirsty.
No, they don't get thirsty. Because thirsty niggas are beta.
You were beta male. It sounds like the start of a good 70s.
Some Rick James shit.
Yeah.
So we're having this debate in the manosphere about alphas and sigmas. So today we're going to go ahead and break down the alphas and sigmas. Now, to most of you guys, your definition.
This is when like DC nerd.
Why would you cut him off though? Why you ain't give him a chance to explain let him break it down? And again, guys, keep in mind what I just played y'all from our Alux edition on how to determine and tell a hater when you see one. What was that? I told you it's the perspective, because they don't share the same perspective that Anthony Spade shares. Is all of a sudden he wrong and they right? When y'all goofy ass niggas ain't do nothing, I ain't heard nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Start arguing about the origin story of Batman. It's just like, no, his dad died before his mom. No, she got shot first. Like, nigga, who cares?
They both dead.
They both dead. Why are we talking about this?
He a whole orphan. Okay, we don't care.
But at least they know it's fiction. This shit that they talking about, this corny ass shit.
That's nerd shit.
It'd be like, they'd be like, as Batman, I know when my mom died. It's like, shut up.
That is some nerd shit. That's nerd shit. That is just, ugh.
Your definition of a alpha male is a guy who has money, who has women, and who is good looking.
I've seen an alpha man broke, but he's still alpha.
Bro, everyone got a different definition.
Bro, he said your version of an alpha. Let him finish and stop cutting him off trying to take pieces like if that's what he said an alpha male is. That's not what he said an alpha male is. That's what y'all think an alpha male is, bro.
Let's just let him speak.
Then so what's the use of it if everybody got a whole definition?
Right, man.
Words.
Hey, just hit play. We'll see where this goes.
That's what you've been taught an alpha male is. All right? What we're going to do is we're going to break down those little characteristics. All right? Can beta males have money? Yes. Majority of the successful men in the world are beta males. You have to understand. No matter if you're alpha, no matter if you're sigma, you're beta, omega, delta, zelta, wherever these mindsets are, mid-tau, red pill, blue pill, it's all mindsets. When your mind change, so does the type of guy that you are. All right? It's all about how confident you are to society when it comes to these different mindsets.
Introducing the first.
I don't see nothing he said wrong there. And he cleared it up. Yes, we categorize it like that because we're categorizing it so we can deliver it to you guys so you know what the fuck it is we're talking about when we talk about it. So we won't lump every man, every woman in one category, in a one-size-shoe-fit-all, because now that's wrong. That's wrong.
First ever Sierra EV Denali. It is the Denali of EVs.
Hey. Oh, get up and party.
But when it comes to the definition of them and what you've been taught, every man can have money and still be weak. Every man can have women and still be weak. A lot of you beta guys had women. The women just used you. When it comes to an alpha male doesn't get used by a woman. Now, when it comes to good looks, how many beta males out there are good looking? A lot of beta males. So when it comes to the money, when it comes to the women, and it comes to the good.
Yo, look at the fat, ugly nigga down there in the box, yo. He can't even bear to hear the truth, just like a modern woman, yo. You look how they just, look at their posture and their demeanor, yo. They mannerisms as he's telling this raw, unmitigated truth. And he didn't lie yet. He ain't crab leg one time. And they know he ain't crab legging, but it's too hard. You want to be an alpha? It's too hard. Y'all niggas going behind the shed today, boy. Yeah.
Looks, they do not apply to an alpha male, nor do they apply to a beta male, because these are things that can exist in every sign. So we're going to take that and throw it to the side. I don't want you to use that as definition. What we're going to break down is the psychology of things. All right? When it comes to alpha and beta, the alpha males lead the beta males, period. All right? Sigma males are a form of alpha males. The difference is alphas are known for lions for a reason, because lions conquer everything around them. That's what they do.
Bro, I'm about to throw my own phone.
Press pause. Someone said this to me. He said, the whole manosphere lingo is like astrology for men.
Yes.
This shit's corny.
It's astrology.
I'm so glad that when I came up, this shit wasn't prominent. I'm so glad. To me, it was just like, listen, you like talking to girls? Here's some ideas. Bang, bang. They didn't use a bunch of cringe-ass terms and all this other bull. I'm so glad.
Astrology is space racism. Manosphere is ground racism.
There we go with the racism. Who does that? Who does? Don't Helluva mothers do that? Don't they play with the crayon box? What the fuck does that got to do with racism? What? What the fuck does being in the manosphere, talking points in the manosphere is now racist? These dudes, who are these niggas, yo? Where does these niggas come from? How do they got 1 million subscribers, bro? It must be 1 million Helluva mothers that watch these niggas, bro. And they proud, like, those my boys. That's my boys. Those my boys. Helluva Sons, man. Look at these niggas, man. Are they? Oh, man, yo.
That's one way of looking at it. It's so cringy. But they have all this lingo and people hit me up. As a purple pill. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Did you just hear what the words that came out of your mouth? You brought superhero lingo to a real world conversation. Yeah, whatever, Abba. You're a beta male, blue pill, blame. Oh my, bro. I don't know what to tell you guys. Am I crazy for saying it looks dumb? Anyways, appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Let us know. And if you guys want to hear a single from Preach on Beta,
I can't even do it no more with them dudes, man. But yeah, that was their attack on Spade. Y'all stick around. Spade ain't really come back hard on them because he knew they was clowns, bro. They ain't on his level. And I love the way he handled that and the way he came back with that. So let me get into that right now before I pull up Pearly, my girl Pearly Things, y'all, before we get into the main event today with my girl Pearly Things. Because, yes, Abba and Preach strikes again with their old hating ass. They can't stand to see somebody hot. That's their problem, guys. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. They don't like to see people hot. You know what I mean? They got to mention your name if you get hot. Please mention my name. Can you pop this channel, Abba and Preach? Because I'm going to be on y'all ass. I'm going to be on y'all ass. Yeah, I am. Now I'm going to start trouble. Now I'm going to show y'all some shit, bro. Please mention me. Please. Somebody tell them, yo. I added them and all that. All right, guys. What up, combos? This is Spade's response to these goofballs, bro. Real quick, brief, precise. You know what I mean? Classic.
Right in. Just scrape, load, and you're done.
When you can barely smell your plug-in, what are your guests smelling? Try Febreze Fade to Five Plug. It has built-in technology to digitally control how much scent is released to smell first aid.
That's how you know they got a hating disease, bro. Because Darius M don't bother nobody. So why would you talk about him? Like, you know what I mean? This shit crazy. Niggas, this that crab in the barrel mentality, bro. And ain't these niggas from Canada? Ain't they like, right? Like, is they not all the way African American? I don't think.
Stay fresh for 50 days.
Dion, hand it over. Now, how does that make you feel?
Like a part of me is missing.
All right. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Comment, like, subscribe as you come into the channel. I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it, but we're going to get right to it. All right. There is a video with Albo and Preach reacting to one of my videos I did a couple years ago about Sigma males. Now, I know you guys are clicking on this. You're like, Anthony's going to go in. Anthony's going to do this. Actually, I'm not. And the reason why is because I watch Alba and Preach every day. So for them to react to my video, I'm being honest with you. Thank you guys for the shout out. I may lose some subscribers. You have your opinion. I have my opinion. But I'm not going to go back and forth and doing all that because I can accept criticism. I can accept what people think about me. I've told guys a lot of time, I can take pretty much anything that someone says about me, and I'm not going to take it personal. Now, when it comes to the Sigma male, I believe what I believe. They believe what they believe. Let's just agree to disagree. But everyone out
there. This is why I so respect Spade, because he could have really obliterated both of them, yo. He could have two-hit a quitter. I mean, I'm like, yo, please let me get in the game. Let me do it. Let me do it. He like, no, don't do it. You know, why? He like, why, Mr. Goodbread? Why? I'm like, let me get him. And mind you guys, this is a while back, guys. This is a while back.
Out there that's watching as a subscriber, you can actually go and Google Sigma male, and there's a definition for it. All right, that's what I'm going to say about that. When it comes to these ideologies, I've said this a lot of times. A lot of these ideologies only exist online. No one actually goes in the real world and says alpha and says beta and says sigma. I have said that. And yes, we do compare things to the Matrix because that's how a lot of you guys relate to it. That's actually how I learned the fastest too when I came into the manosphere. They are entitled to their opinion, but I cannot take it personal because I'm very open-minded to them. The same way they say a lot of things that I don't disagree, but I don't make videos about it. I'm pretty sure someone sent this video to them. They're just doing another reaction. My thing is, Alba and Preach, thanks for the shout out, bro. You guys have your opinion. I have my opinion. I'm not going to be mad at it. I'm not going to not subscribe to you. I'm still going to watch your channel like I've been watching. And for all the subscribers out there, all of this is entertainment. at the end of the day.
Goofy.
And I've said that a lot of times. But I'm not how can I say? I'm not a dramatic person.
You're not a drama queen. You're not a hell of a son, my guy. You're not a hell of a son, man. So it's like, get the fuck away from me with that shit. This was classic. This was a classic response. On top of the fact, why even diss them? They pushed you over. They pushed my guy A Spade over the $100,000, the 100,000 subscriber count. All they little beta male fans ran over there to see who A Spade was. You know what I mean? When simping goes wrong, I've been preach.
Take any of this personal, and I want you guys to be strong enough to have that goodwill in the future as well. So this is my thank you, Alba and Preach, for the shout out. Even though it came in a negative way, there's no heart. There's nothing. I can accept criticism. All right. Thanks, guys. Hasta la vista.
Got him. Got him. All right, guys, let's get into Pearly Things, guys. Let me show y'all when I first found out who Pearly Things was. Because, you know what I mean? I learned the Pearly Things through my guy. It's complicated. Y'all know how we do it. It's complicated. So, you know what I mean? Let me show y'all where I first found motherfucking Miss Pearly Thing. Pearly. She's the talk of the town. And guys, keep in mind, Pearly is one of those white girls, right? That you will overlook this girl, yo. This girl is not the cutest thing ever, you know? But I tell you this all of the time. The best women, the most conservative and the smartest women are going to be those women like Olive Oil. You know what I mean? That's like Adrian and Rocky. They're going to be so blah. You got to put your spell on them. You know what I mean? If the right dude, if the creative alpha male get with Pearly Things, all of the modern women will be mad at her. They not mad at her right now because Pearly doing her own thing and she moving like a little conservative white girl, so she ain't flashy, she ain't got none of that shit that pop out at you. You know what I mean? But these are the type of women you want to fuck with, guys. You know what I mean? You want to make your own creation. Create part of our building and creating is a bitch too.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Wait. Welcome to It's Complicated. Today, I have overtaken the channel and we are in Las Vegas and we are going to be asking people different questions about relationships. So buckle up, guys, and like the video on your way in, leave a comment, and let's get started.
Yeah, I swear to my mother, you look like you nice in basketball. I'm Just Pearly. You like one of them basketball chicks that I used to go to school with, send to McDonald's and shit. Like, yo, you want to go to McDonald's for me? And you'll go too. Look at her. Cool too, yo. Cool, yo. Thank God for Candace Owens, because you ugly, yo. Damn.
Do you know more people who enjoy dating or who complain about dating?
I feel like most people complain about dating.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're not happy in their relationships.
Now, if there was one thing that you wish that men understood better about women, what would it be?
How to be more catering, because I'm tired of giving.
What do you mean? You said catering?
Yes, because I give more than I receive.
Yeah, you saw it? This is why the black girls don't like her, because she will check your ass, boy. Look how she looking at it too, like, yo, this goofy, you cater. Like, let's play that back, yo. She caught Pearly off guard, yo.
Leave a comment and let's get started.
Do you know more people who enjoy dating or who complain about dating?
I feel like most people complain about dating.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're not happy in their relationships.
Now, if there was one thing that you wish that men understood better about women, what would it be?
How to be more catering, because I'm tired of giving.
What do you mean? You said catering?
Yes, because I give more than I receive.
So would you say that reciprocity is key in relationships?
Yes.
These women is fucking stupid, yo. They give more than they receive because they continue to pick the derelict nigga. They continue to pick the nigga, the build the nigga. They like to pick the build the nigga because then they can say shit like this. You know what I mean? Ain't no real, you ain't fucking with no real man. Ain't no real man you fucking with. We don't need your support like that. What your support is, pussy? Because that's what they be talking about. Oh, because I support my man. Bitch, giving your man coochie is not support. Where is your money? We want money, so we want monetary support, bitch. If you ain't giving us no monetary support, you ain't supporting us. Fuck you talking about?
Now, do you feel like who do you think typically invests more into building a relationship, the man or the woman?
The woman, of course.
Well, like what exactly does a woman do to kind of build a relationship as opposed to what a man does?
Well, I feel like we're more supportive, first off, and we're going to do more because we want to see you succeed more. And I feel like most men aren't doing that.
I mean, I grew up with this all the time. It's about like the guy doesn't treat me well. He's not nice enough. He's not holding the door for me. And I've also been that guy who's done all of that. And you are overlooked.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe.
Overshadowed easily by the guy who treats you like shit and is an absolute douchebag. So,
well, see, when I think of like traditional, it's like the guy picking you up, taking you out to dinner, holding the doors, paying for the date, and waiting for sex.
I mean, yeah, I think that all though that lies on the woman though. Like that's the power the woman has.
And they'll put this ideal up on a pedestal of what a man should be and what they want, and then what they actually go seek out is the entire opposite. And as someone who, there's a lot of men out there who just have a good heart and just want to be heard and really appreciated for that. And a lot of times you don't feel like you can show that, because once you show that compassion, once you show your true colors, it's looked at as a weakness.
I feel men have to be the providers. Men have to basically give up their entire lives to please a woman, when men, we're only worth what we can provide. Women are worth just for their looks or for basic things, but we need to provide everything in a relationship or in any aspect of life.
Mm-hmm. And even if you're able to, attract a woman, are you able to keep her happy, keep her satisfied?
Unless you can meet her list, no.
So you think that women are really more interested in?
Bro, salute to my guys over there on the community tab. Brother said he said the realest shit today in there. He got comment of the month. Bro, God gave Eve everything. Eve ain't have to do a motherfucking thing, and she still wasn't happy. So good luck, brothers. Good luck.
The situation than they are in the actual man.
Yeah, I do.
Now, why do women divorce men 70 to 80% of the time, 90% if they're college educated?
I don't know. I just heard that one too.
Ooh, did you hear them stats? Did you hear them stats she just delivered right there? 90% of them when they got a bread. Look, listen to that again. They ain't fucking with this girl. She's scary. She is showing the whole cat box. Black women too. Black women too, yeah. But the white girls, but y'all don't talk about the white girls. That's an automatic admission of bad behavior. Whenever a motherfucker starts telling, but you don't say nothing about the men, or you don't say nothing about the white girls, or you don't say nothing about the white men, that's a pure admission of stupidity. Them niggas is stupid, yo.
Than they are in the actual man.
Yeah, I do.
Now, why do women divorce men 70 to 80% of the time, 90% if they're college educated?
I don't know. I just heard that one too.
If women have more unconditional love, doesn't it seem like then men would?
Well, from what I've seen that, and it usually I've seen that most of the divorces are instigated by women. They said that men are, I don't really know the answer to that. I know on the other side, men are just more willing to stick something out and just work at it.
Right.
Even though they're unhappy.
And if a man typically has to have looks, money, and status in order to attract lots of beautiful women, how is the man not considered the prize?
Because a man loves a woman.
Doesn't a woman love a man?
A woman does love a man, but a woman loves money more.
So do you think women are more interested in love or power?
Power.
Power of the punani.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean?
The power it's the power that a woman has naturally, like her superpower. Basically, that's what grabs a man. That's
the weakness in man. That ain't her power. That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with a female power. That got more to do with the man being weak. All right? That got more to do with the man being weak because we are the power. We are the power. We are the Con Edison. Coochie not powerful until we stick in. When we plug in, that's when coochie become powerful. That coochie will sit right there and do exactly what it's doing now that it ain't got no power plugs going up in there. The good power plugs, it'll sit right there and destroy itself and others around it without good power. And we see that to be true today.
Makes a man want you to begin with. He doesn't even know you. It's just you're a woman.
And what's the difference between using power and abusing power?
Gotcha.
Using it is basically just utilizing it for its purpose. Abusing it is using it for your advantage, but it's going to be at a disadvantage for that other person.
So when it comes to the power of the punani, do you think that women are more likely to use or abuse that power?
In general, they probably abuse it.
So why isn't that given more attention?
Because men are not really going to complain about it.
And that's the bad part. That's how they get to control all of these narratives and walk around and act like we are the crazy ones. We are the bad guys. We are the serial killers. We are the grapists. We are the assholes. You know what I mean?
You just chalk it up. That's just part of the game. Like, you get played sometimes.
It's very rare that I've ever felt that I can open up to a woman, because usually once you do, it kind of comes off as red flags. It comes off as needy. Oh, he's the nice guy, those kind of aspects. And they want someone to take charge. They want someone who's got their shit together. And it's almost like it's always convoluted, and the message is never on par. It's you're asking for this, you're getting that, and there's no.
You know what sickens me nowadays? Now that the red pill is getting viral, a lot of men are red pill aware. A lot of men know this is some shitty, some sucky, this don't even feel right. But they don't activate it. A lot of men know what's going on, but they walk right into the pig swine, bro. They walk right into the pig mill. Shit crazy to me, yo.
No middle ground, and it's very easy for women to kind of move on from a man if you're not meeting those attributes.
So if women became more aware of these double standards and men's issues, how much do you think would actually change?
I would hope more. I can't say for sure. I mean, I've had these discussions prior, and it seems to get heated, and women go, "You don't know what you're talking about." So,
and they start to shame and they start to bash you. So you then start to lie, and you then start to smooth it out and allow them to start ice skating, bro. That's what you do. Not only you, don't feel bad. I know a lot of niggas running around here playing Let's Pretend with a whole hoe. And they know she a whole hoe.
you kind of brush it aside and try and find a way around it. But
I mean, have you found certain women who are more receptive to these issues than other women?
Yes, absolutely. I've got some great friends who are very empathetic, very compassionate, and I think the world of them. But as a whole,
but they're taken by a way more masculine energy than yourself. So now you're in the friend zone, shorty.
Most men don't get to experience that, and they aren't treated that way by the majority of women.
Now, what are your thoughts on the expression, women don't care about a man's struggles, they just want to show up at the finish line and pick the winners?
I honestly, you said women don't care about a man's struggles?
Basically, modern women today don't care about a man's struggles. They just want to show up at the finish line and pick the winners.
I think that that's true, because someone like me, I'm going to be there for you and support you. But these new age girls, I don't know about them. They are just ridiculous, and I feel like they're only in it to get what they can get out of it.
So why do you think there's the expression, where have all the good men gone, but nobody's asking where have all the good women gone?
Well, where have all the good men gone? All the good men gone? They're stupid because they're dating these younger women and they're getting used. So the reason why there's so many good women out here is because
why do you see ladies that's watching, my young ladies, my young lady Goodbreads, y'all peep how these old bitches How these old bitches trying to keep y'all single by hook or by crook. Any means necessary, they trying to keep y'all single. Did you see this cute way to bash? This is the reverse bash right here. This is the reverse bash. She just called y'all young bitches because y'all ain't hit the wall yet. Y'all keep playing, though. Y'all wall coming. But she just called y'all trash. When she was y'all age and she had multiple options at y'all age that I bet you she let pass up. But now y'all trash, though. Y'all young and trash. And the men is stupid. These bitches.
Because we're being looked over.
Do you think that when they say that like the answer to where have all the good men gone is in your 20s? Like where it's like an expression where women would look over the good men in their 20s and like pick the bad boys. And then in their 30s.
Got her. You can see the little black girl attitude just oozing off her like, did I tell her to talk? Nobody asked you to talk. Hold on. She called her. And Burley slid that in there. And it's sad that as a white girl, you got a pussyfoot around these black racist bitches, yo. Because the minute you check them, oh, you being racist. And it ain't got shit to do with race. It ain't got shit to do with color. It's just about bad behavior. But the minute you check these little black bitches, oh, you being racist. But they could be as racist as they want. Look at that girl Cardi B, bro. Look at that girl Cardi. The fucking white girl tell her, yo, why are you coming off on Twitter like this when your man's cousin just died? Oh, you being racist. How is she being racist? All she said was, you're being ignorant, bitch. And you need to stop. But everything racist.
Where have all the good women gone?
Well, where have all the good men gone? All the good men gone? They're stupid because they're dating these younger women and they're getting used. So the reason why there's so many good women out here is because we're being looked over.
Do you think that when they say that like the answer to where have all the good men gone is in your 20s? Like where it's like an expression where women would look over the good men in their 20s and like pick the bad boys, and then in their 30s they're like, oh, well, take me now. But it's like they're kind of salty because we overlooked them in our 20s.
So yeah, we do overlook them in our 20s, and I can say we overlook them in our 30s because I've been stuck with some bad men in the 30s. And
it's just what have you done to be in this situation, in this predicament, sis?
Technically, I feel like now it's kind of like there are really no good men. I haven't found a good guy, so we do overlook it.
Now, has ever been a man you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Well, I'd like to talk about Bruno Mars. I do want him. And
there we go. The first person come out your mouth is a celebrity, guys. Now, you know what I mean? You know me, guys. You know, we over here at the School of Common Sense, we deal with graphs and charts because it makes sense. Fuck Abba and preach. You know what I mean? When I tell you guys, I have not lied to you yet. This is how these gynocratic bitches rate us, bro. It's from 5 to 1. If you are a celebrity, these bitches will break all sorts of rules for you, right? If you are alpha male, you're next up in line, bro. If you are alpha male, they gonna break all types of rules for you. Then they love Pookie, Helluva Sons. You know and that's because government programming tell them that's the nigga you can control. So they love Pookie. Then you got your beta male providers. As long as you providing something, they'll give you some coochie. They'll give you that transactional box. And then it's just no interest. You know what I mean? Those are the incel guys that the guys they see as incels. You know what I mean? And that's the guy that's the chart right there. And she just proved it. Bruno Mars. Like, bitch, what do you do? What kind of sandwich do you make that puts you on Bruno Mars level to be in his kitchen, man? I would love to see what type of sandwich you can make.
To get.
Well, I'd like to talk about Bruno Mars. I do want him. And if he met me, he'd want me too.
Now, if you had the opportunity to hook up with Bruno Mars, would you take it?
I sure would.
So when a woman says that I'm not the type of girl, isn't she really saying I'm not the type of girl with you, but I am that type of girl with a guy like Bruno Mars?
Got her. Bingo. Zip it up. Zip it up. Zip it up. Zip it up. Zip it up, bitch. Because you finna lie. So before you even lie, I'm going to hit you.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
Want him, and if he met me, he'd want me too.
Now, if you had the opportunity to hook up with Bruno Mars, would you take it?
I sure would.
So when a woman says that I'm not that type of girl, isn't she really saying I'm not that type of girl with you, but I am that type of girl with a guy like Bruno Mars?
No, because I'm going to be myself with him regardless of who he is.
That's not what he asked you, bitch. You know what he asked you. You bitches be wanting to fuck. Y'all bitches be busting it wide open. Y'all want to fuck as much as the men want to fuck. Yeah. Y'all just want to play like you don't. Y'all want to lie and eat crab legs and play let's pretend. And keep the heat off y'all. Keep the narrative on us, but keep the heat off y'all when the narrative that y'all create for us is really y'all. That's why y'all know it so well.
So if he's going to like me for who I am, then he's going to see that I'm a good woman regardless of anything.
Do you think it's true that women will make rules for the wrong guy but break rules for the right guy?
I do believe that.
I think so too.
Well, I mean, sometimes we like the bad boys, so we tend to break the rules for them.
Do you think that women tend to lust after bad boys but want to settle down with nice guys?
Oh, we sure do. I love a bad boy.
What's attractive?
She just broke down her whole facade that she was trying to see how she was answering the questions about 5 minutes ago, try to woo us in. Now she getting more and more comfortable because the way he phrasing it and wording his questions, he bringing out the whole activated. Watch, whole activated.
About a bad boy.
They just have that quality that just is so attractive. You know?
How do bad boys treat women?
Horrible.
So then why would you want to be with a bad boy when they treat you badly?
Because they do other things that the good ones don't.
Like what?
I don't want to go there.
We know. We know.
They do.
Why do you think women don't pick the nice guys?
I mean, it's more of a thrill, I would imagine. I mean,
women don't pick the nice guys because through movies, yo, see how all the classes starting to relate, guys? We did this yesterday. Y'all know why women don't pick the nice guys, because the nice guy narrative is that he's the psycho. He's the creep. He's being creepy. He's holding the door for me. He's tying my shoe. He's saying thank you. He's creepy. And that's how they're taught, guys. All right. So we'll come back to that. Guys. But I want to get on into the main event. You know what I mean? I want to get on into the content. So that was my introduction to Pearly. Y'all saw my introduction to Abba and Preach. Now let's bring it together and see where they went wrong at, guys. Because, oh yeah, they went wrong. This was the first original video, guys. I blame this all on Hafiz, yo. This shit all on Hafiz. Because she was low until she did that fucking show with this dummy, yo. And exposed his little simp beta male ass.
If this was Pearl's world, I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it, but that'll never happen. I think that's the root of all evil. And I'd actually go for the root of all evil.
Now, why would two men have a problem with what she just said right now? Why would two men look at this woman like that, bro? I don't know. Y'all tell me, bro. Y'all tell me, bro. Because you know they're going to say, oh, Mr.Goodbread hating. He clout chasing. He trying to get his views up. You goddamn right. Because I'm tired of this fake shit. I'm tired of the fake niggas winning, bro. Fake niggas be winning, bro. And I can't stand it.
If this was Pearl's world, I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it, but that'll never happen. I think that's the root of all evil. And I'd actually go for the root of all evil.
The root of all evil. That's what she said.
It is.
Okay, my girl.
Say it.
I don't think women should vote.
Huh?
I don't think women should vote. I don't think women should vote.
Lord Jesus, keep on going.
Yeah, that's
no
it.
women, you can't vote. No birth control. Keep it going.
Yo, Hafiz, why is you amping this shit up? You knew this shit was gonna put her in the hot seat, right? And this remember we was watching the Gino and that little feminist chick tried to get him, and then the DJ man, he sat there and tried to set him up. You got men in our society they have no backbone. So when they see somebody that have a backbone and it's somebody that took their backbone, they'll try to pair that person up with that other person just so they can get their little cheap thrills and their little dopamine hit to see either or, whether they see this person disrespect the truth teller or the truth teller put this person in their place. But in any event, they get to put their hand in their pocket and play dumb. Like they ain't set that whole shit up.
I know, because it's always freedom without.
And I'm starting to notice that he's another one with over 100,000K subscribers. This is the land of the fake. So guys, when you know you real, don't get frustrated. Just plug, just plug, just plug. Don't get frustrated. This is the land of the fake. All right? So when you know you real, don't get frustrated. It ain't meant for you. You know what I mean? Just keep plugging away at it. Don't get discouraged. It's not you. Don't go start conforming, doing the fuck shit that the other niggas is doing, that the beta males is doing. No, just stick to your plan. God got you, bro. And that's what the Goodbreads is doing. That's what I do, bro.
Responsibility. And
I
so,
love
like,
it.
the
Women
reason
should not.
no,
Bro, Pearly
but
said it herself.
I'll tell you why, though. I'll tell you why. Because it's freedom without responsibility.
I love
And before women, like like I believe in consequences for your decisions.
Not only does she make big statements, she backs it up.
And before women, like like I believe in consequences for your decisions. So the men know if they vote someone batshit crazy into power, you guys get drafted. We don't. Women decide elections. We're 55% of the population. I think if we want to vote, equally draft us. Y'all want equality. And personally, I don't want to get drafted, so I'll be in the kitchen.
Bingo. No woman really want to get drafted, so she will be in the kitchen. Now they got a problem with that. You know why they got a problem with that? Because they hell of a mother, independent, strong and independent woman. So they hell of a mother sitting there fighting for the right to go out there and be a dummy. And my mama raised me. My mama always right. Women need to vote. Women need to vote. Look at these two Frederick Douglass ass niggas. If I go over the history of voting and I show you guys what these hell of a bitches, and this is our white roaches now, what our hell of a white roaches did, these bitches was vandalizing shit. These bitches, and one bitch, she went out there and jumped in front of a horse at a horse race and got her whole head knocked off. These bitches was bugging. And can I tell you something? Sisters, where y'all was at? Sisters? Because y'all wasn't out there bugging with the white breads. The white breads was going all out. They was going all out, our white bread sisters. They was going all the way out for this vote. They wanted the right to be Lilith, and nothing was going to stop them, bro. Thanks to our buddy Frederick Douglass, the leader of all simp enforcers, bro. He is y'all leader. This is why y'all got the nigga paintings in your house, right next to Martin Luther King and the other dummies, Malcolm X's and all that other shit. Y'all niggas is fools, yo. Fools. Do y'all know that the voting right for women came down to a Helluva Son? A Helluva Son who told niggas he was anti-voting rights for women. At the last hour, received a letter from his Helluva mother, and she manipulated the nigga into voting for the women. He wasn't going to vote for the women until he got that letter. And off that letter, she sugared him up. Mama's always right. The white women got their voting rights. That's some history for you guys. You know what I mean? I know y'all don't like y'all like entertainment. Y'all be over here on these channels, these nigga channels, and they don't talk about shit like that.
Wait, hold on. I thought she was crazy. I think she has a point.
Go ahead.
She's talking about equality.
Sure.
That's just what the birth control thing. Hey, yo. But I understand where she's coming from with the drafting thing.
2 hours later.
No, it's not because they don't. It's not because they vote and they don't get drafted.
Oh, he a flip-flop nigga, yo. You ain't even wait 2 hours later. Like, damn, 120 minutes later, boy, you just switching up. You flip-flop now.
They don't suffer the consequences of
beta.
Not
beta.
Nah. So yeah, no, I got nothing. I really tried.
Why don't you just say women should get drafted? This whole idea of like you shouldn't get voted to get drafted. No. First off, when's the last time a draft happened? But what, 30, 40, 50 years? Okay, that's one. Two, you act like when people get elected to be politicians, they don't enact laws that negatively impact strictly women. What, you think a birth control ban wouldn't affect women primarily?
No, it's just men.
What do you think, an abortion ban doesn't affect women primarily?
And that's the thing. So why are you worried about it? Why y'all niggas triggered? Why y'all triggered? That's why I know y'all triggered because of her views, because of her momentum. That should, nothing else should trigger y'all in that at all, guys. But y'all be triggered. Y'all niggas is triggered, bro.
Right? There are plenty of laws that a crazy batshit politician come in and enact that would primarily only affect women. But you pulled up drafts, which is like something that rarely, if ever, happens. And then you're just using that to say they should lose their right to vote. And the birth control thing was so crazy to me. It's like argument for the birth control, I guess, is because of birth control, women can now be more selective, and so it's worse for society. So they want to remove your ability to choose. And here's a problem, okay? This girl's a really popular red.
These niggas is talking, they audience is a bunch of niggas that sleep on their mom's couch. So them niggas, the last thing they want to do is to go against their mother. So this is why they pandering like this. They got a bunch of beta male on their audience, bro.
Red pill creator. And people sent me this link because the dude in the interview was acting retarded. And to be fair, in the interview, she was making a lot more sense than that guy was, okay? But I stopped at this part and
yeah, that was the Hafiz interview. So why would you come at her if you're watching that interview? Then you all the way know that she was A100 on her shit in that interview. Y'all knew she was the winner, so it's like, let's get the winner. Let's get the winner.
I had to cringe so incredibly fucking hard. Because I don't think people realize how crazy red pill folks sound when they say stuff like this and how easy it discredits them. I think people should bring back slavery because...
all right, so y'all clearly admitting that y'all don't consider yourself red pill, so y'all must be blue pill. Y'all niggas is Canes. Y'all wanderers. Y'all Canes, bro. Y'all Cane energy, bro. And you took a rock and you threw it at your brother, A Spade, and you picked up a rock and you threw it at your sister, Pearly Things. Now I'm hearing you threw rocks at Darius. Y'all niggas just known for throwing rocks, sticking your hands in your pocket. Come on over to the School of Common Sense, bro. Please answer one of my replies, bro. I dare both of y'all niggas, bro. Eat y'all niggas alive, B. Me and my Bible, yo. And we're all, I could already imagine what y'all think of that. Because I already know how y'all Helluva Sons do. I already know what y'all niggas do. I know all your talking points. I know all your little stabs and jabs. Yeah, he pookie. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, sir. It is not gonna work.
What? I think women should lose the right to vote. And I think also they should lose the right to some of the biggest inventions that brought us to this current age right now. People want to just get rid of because what? A lot of these folks enter this.
How did women voting get us anywhere? How did a woman voting get us anywhere? How did you voting get us anywhere, sir? Let's talk about it now. Cause y'all niggas like to run with these mainstream talking points and shit. How did women voting, you know what I mean, get us anywhere? And how did us voting get us anywhere, right? Because you voted for Obama, right? You voted for Obama, right? And where did that get us? You old fools.
This red pill space, and they'll say like, "Oh, we're not misogynist. We're not misogynist. We're not anti-women. Not anti-women." You should lose your right to vote, and you should lose your ability to have contraceptives. What? You cannot hold on to the moniker that you guys are not misogynist, that you guys are not anti-women, and then take away some of the most basic fundamental rights to people who not only pay taxes, who not only participate in society as full-fledged adults and have to finance things. You know, like, listen, whether you like it or not, women are paying their taxes, women are involved in politics, women are helping to make these decisions, they're in managerial positions. It's not like they're here on the side. That's not the case.
And also 51% of the planet.
Okay? So you sit there, you say, we're not misogynists, but people who contribute a lot to society.
I'm not a misogynist, bro. But I agree. Women voting is, again, we did this live yesterday, guys. This is why women is not going to be happy. Because they went down here and they disrespected this man, bro. They slapped this man in the face twice. They ate off of the tree that the man told them not to eat off of. And then they did not do their punishment. They are not upheeding to their punishment, bro. They came down here and they done brought in with the devil's plan. Feminism is the forbidden fruit, guys. Feminism is the forbidden fruit, all right? And all of our women have taken a bite out of that apple, bro. Or the fig, or the grape, or the pomegranate, whatever floats your boat. Now, I mean, don't play with me. But all of our women have taken a bite out of that. And just like we saw earlier, it's normally an old woman, Lilith, pushing it to a Jezebel. A young girl, Jezebel. That's how that works. And God see this. So you can play as dumb as you want. You can listen to your government. You can listen to your sky zaddy in the church. But God see this, and this is why y'all suffering, bro. That's a fact. Prove that that's not a fact. Show me the independent sister that is winning and that have peace and tranquility and a man. That's not a simp. Show me that chick. You can't. It doesn't exist. Because it goes against God. It goes against the Most High, the Almighty. And y'all niggas sitting here defending it. Y'all disrespecting the patriarch too. For a nigga to say that they believe women can vote is the same nigga that don't believe in God's order. It's God, man, woman, child. Why do the women need to vote again? God, man, woman, child. Why does she need to vote? Oh, she need to vote because she don't got no plans on submitting to God, man. That's the problem right there. And that's why they suffering. That's why they lose.
Society shouldn't have the right to vote is crazy. Because I imagine if you're really looking at it like, well, they don't contribute as much as a man. There's plenty of groups who don't contribute as much as others. Should they lose their right to participate in democracy?
Yes.
What about poor people?
Only rich people should vote.
Because they pay the most amount of taxes. Is that how it should be? Huh?
That makes sense. Old folks, women, kids. Because if you can...
I'm with that. Let the rich people vote. Let them be the only ones to vote. Fuck it. They the niggas get taxed. Y'all play with their money more than a little bit. Y'all play with their money more than a little bit. 40% to be exact. So why they can't vote? Why we can't make voting something that makes you want to get up and make your own business and put yourself in a special tier to where you have to where now you can vote because you've done something with your life to put you in the category to make the decisions. Fuck, you gonna have a poor person voting? They can't even vote. They can't even get fix the money problem, and you want them to fix the fucking life problems? You want them to fix our life problems, and they can't even figure out the money problems. Fuck out of here, B. This democracy shit is a piece of shit.
You know, if you're like 12, you could hold a rifle. I mean, you haven't contributed to society yet. You could make that case.
Oh.
You don't vote, you go to war, and the rest fund. Yeah, it's not that bad. Think about it. I think it makes sense.
Elgear just sent me their all-new 3-in-1 charging dock that charges your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods.
Yo, face fact, that's a fact. It'll never happen because America is ran by niggas with this spirit. It's ran by guys with this spirit that these guys have. And this spirit is not just in these color of folks. These spirits is in the white folks, the Chinese folks. Every class, every race got this spirit of a man, bro. A big dummy.
There you go.
It's just, this is the kind of stuff that you will see that will come and discredit the red pill folks. And I'm saying this as like, forget me.
It's not about that, bro. I get what you guys are saying. But why do we got to be politically correct? The truth is not politically correct. And that's what we here for, right? Red pill is the truth, right? See? So now y'all again admitting that y'all like pandering. Y'all like pandering. Why do I got to say, hey, that's a piece of horse manure over there? Why I can't say that's some shit over there, boy? What? It's some shit over there, boy. So the truth is disrespectful now. The truth is bothering you guys. I see how y'all acted when Anthony Spade told y'all it's a Sigma male. So yeah, I should have knew. I don't know why I'm not surprised about this. Yeah, guys, she said women should not vote.
Let's say a news person pulls up a media hit piece, okay, on Red Pill, folks. They're gonna play this clip.
This was Pearl's world. I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it. I think that's the root of all evil. I don't think women should vote.
And
so what? They're gonna play a clip of a white girl saying she don't believe women should vote. At the end of the day, if any woman, if any race of women should have a right to be able to say that, it would be a white woman because they put in that work. Let's keep it real. White women put in work to get that right to vote, boy. They was not going to be denied, boy. To the point where I don't even, truthfully, we should not even be saying we gave them the right to vote. Them women took the right to vote. The white ones, not the black ones. The black ones was at home, making sandwiches, living the good life. In fact, that was the last time us black community was good. That was around the last time we were good. We were working together. Parenting, going to church. Sheesh. It wasn't until like yesterday, you know how they was looking over their shoulder. You know our sisters love looking over their shoulders. They looking over their shoulders at the white women. Is this why our sisters think white women are God? Is this why our sisters look at a white lady like she the God? Because at the end of the day, the white lady is the one that brought the vote. The vote, she got the vote. Mind you, y'all seen that video me and Mr. Palmer did where Elizabeth Stanton, her husband left the bitch. She tried to trick the nigga. He thought he was writing and helping her with a paper on prohibition and some you know what I mean, some women rights and shit. He ain't know the bitch was trying to get him to partner on some women's right to vote. He left her. He left town. He left the relationship and left town. That's how immoral women's right to vote is when it comes to the fabric and it comes to the cloth of this biblical, spiritual value, bro.
And their audience is gonna know that red pill popular people are saying dumb shit like this, and it's gonna discredit everything. This is not like a wacky take, like, oh, you know, like I feel like women should earn more than men, or men should earn more than. It's not that. You should lose your ability to vote. Now, you may not care about voting, but understand it is one of the most fundamental freedoms that we have in the free world. Okay, you may not care for it, but it is one of the most. It's akin to telling people you should lose free speech because you're a woman. That's how crazy it is. And if you don't understand how unhinged this messaging is, I don't think people are really listening to what it means to the average person. It's interesting because I'll say like red pill stands for the truth. Oh, people are misunderstanding the red pill. The red pill's not misogyny. It stands for the truth. Women shouldn't be able to vote. Nigga, you are bugging. You are bugging. Play this clip to 99% of people and they'll be like, you are bugging.
Yes, but
no, they're not gonna say 99.9. A lot is gonna say you're bugging because they don't understand how people have their own opinion. People have their own perception. Your perception of shit don't have to be it's not the only perception, and it's not proven right. It might be right for you, but that don't mean if I try it, it's gonna be right for me. So then that means it's your perspective. Fuck is y'all getting? What is y'all not understanding? Goofy looking niggas, boy. And what is that on your head, boy?
But peep game.
He got a
In
turd on his head. He got a big
way of
elephant
thinking
dump on his head.
That's the truth. That women do a whole bunch of crazy things without any repercussion. They just do shit. It's wild. And if they do shit and it's wild and they vote and it's wild, to them, that's the truth. And that's why they call it the truth.
Yeah, still misogyny.
Yes.
You can't say.
So the truth is misogyny now. That's sad. You see him? And it's a man. It's a grown-ass man calling the truth misogyny now. That's worse than we got no wins, guys. And I tell y'all, we need stop wasting time worrying about these modern women. We already mixed up. We gotta kill these niggas, bro. We gotta out them, bro. It's them. It's these niggas, bro. These are the type of niggas, bro. And ladies, Keep in mind, these are the weirdos that you guys get, and y'all give them some cooch, and then they go kill y'all because y'all don't want to deal with them no more. Look at these niggas. You don't see the awkwardness dripping off these niggas. If a bitch dropped in a room right now, these niggas will pee on themselves, boy. They wouldn't know how to act if an IG model fell in a room right now. Uncomfortable looking. They look uncomfortable.
This is the truth. It's not misogyny.
But it's
and
like
your truth is misogyny.
But it's
because
like
I don't even like using that word because it's so over.
This nigga over here with the yellow, he looked like he a nigga that'll talk himself out some coochie. He looked like he a professional talk himself out of coochie, nigga. Yo, he looked like he do it for a living. Shorty just sitting there looking at the nigga like, damn. Another Henny Colada. Another Henny Colada. Buy this hookah. Buy this. Buy that. And, no. You trying to trick me. Why is she tricking the nigga? Stupid nigga, B. The other one right here, he look like he look like the nigga that the girls are like him more. This nigga with the turd on his head, he get more coochie than this nigga. This other nigga don't get nothing. He get the roll off. But I can see this other dude. I can see him with a big old Big Brenda. He got a Big Brenda that be rubbing his chin. Type of nigga that I walk by in the street with Mr.Goodbread. He got Big Brenda, and I'ma look him dead in the eyes on purpose, just so he can look down with that. Nah, this ain't my girl. This my sister. Look, yeah, right, nigga. That's your bitch.
Use it makes me cringe.
It's like
let's be honest. Yeah. If somebody comes out and say women shouldn't be able to vote for this reason,
I knew it.
You're gonna be painted as misogynist.
Yes, it's exactly like whenever people their ultra conception of what being a racist is the dude with a little mustache. If you don't,
sure.
If you're not that, then you're not that, even though you do certain things. So people, for them to be a misogynist, you have to delete people, or having the intention of deleting people, or not wanting to have the intentions in that. And because they're not that extreme, they don't want to be painted as that.
Sure.
I think that's why this is happening. And these are, I'm not that. I mean, I love women.
You are.
I love women.
You gotta wear that hat. You gotta wear that hat. That's what you guys are. And
Yeah.
not all of you, but the
But
folks who endorsing this kind of rhetoric, yeah, that's what you are. And people ask me, but you say a lot of stuff. Listen,
But it's a girl though. So are you blaming man for what a girl said? Are you blaming men for what a girl said? It's a white girl that said it, bro. She could say it, bro. She could say whatever she want. You could say whatever you want. I'm gonna say whatever I want. And this shit continued, guys. It actually got worse because guys got involved. You know what I mean? Guys stepped up. But this one dude, he jumped out the window crazy. And again, stop caping for women that can hold their own weight. You know what I mean? A lot of guys is caping for Pearly now, and a lot of guys is trying to ride her coattail. You know what I mean? Just be you. Be you. You know what I mean? But I hope Abba and Preach don't think that what they did to this guy gonna happen to every guy. They caught this guy off. Know what I mean? They caught this guy all off. But he stood up for Pearly. But he I don't know, man. I wouldn't just chill. Sometimes you gotta fall back, bro. And plus Pearly wasn't even caring, like, you know what I mean? Wasn't even caring, and he cared more than Pearly. And
foot. I got smoked too. Okay, sorry.
You guys are stupid,
We are
yo.
going to begin. The madness starts now.
Are we addressing the elephant in the room? Which is what? Huh? Listen, I'll light up the internet, you know. I'll light up the internet.
Please address the elephant.
Okay, let me address it. Let me address a little bit of it. You get me? Just Pearly Things, yeah. Just Pearly Things is a network, yeah. So when you tag Just Pearly Things, just know you're coming for everyone on the show with all our views combined, yeah.
Do you know what Pearly Things is?
It's the girl we covered, the one who doesn't want women to be able to vote or have birth control because like women don't go to the draft.
If this was Pearl's world, I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it, but that'll never happen. I think that's the root of all evil. And I'd actually, yeah, that's
No women, you can't vote. No birth control. Keep it going.
No, because it's always freedom without responsibility. And
I
so,
love
like,
it.
the
Women
reason
should not
no,
vote.
but,
Pearly
but
said it herself.
I'll tell you why, though. I'll tell you why. Because it's freedom without responsibility.
I love
and before women, like like I believe in consequences for your decision. So the men know if they vote someone back.
Guys, you're supposed to be stoic, right? You see how Pearly is kind of, she got the goofy, like she got the little goofy joint, and that's cute for a woman. That's a sensitive feminine woman. They're goofy, bro. Awkward, goofy. Whoa, they got that word again. Awkward. Remember, I told you, beta males are modern women. Beta males are little women. They're many versions of their mother. Same way she's all corky and you see how Fee's is corky, they match. Then that's not a perfect couple. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When Mrs. Goodbread all goofy, then I'm sitting there stoic. You know what I mean? When I'm on my playing shit, you know what I mean? Mrs. Goodbread is on some chill, fall back shit. You never want to be the same energy with your, that's not cool. You know.
That shit crazy into power. You guys get drafted. We don't. Women decide elections. We're 55% of the population. I think if we want to vote, equally draft us. Y'all want equality. And personally, I don't want to get drafted, so I'll be in the kitchen.
Okay,
She got a YouTube channel. Pretty popular right now. She's doing good for herself.
Okay.
We did a video about that a couple weeks back. So
I
guess this is about that. That's all right.
Okay. So she's on that network.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know what he's saying.
Abbott and Preach, yeah. These guys.
Oh my God.
No, like should I? All right.
This is left the field, but go on.
He wasn't ready, man. He wasn't ready. You when you come at people, you gotta come correct, boy. You gotta come correct. He wasn't ready, man.
Hey, so first of all, yeah.
This was the elephant in the room.
Yeah, this is the elephant in the room because you know what they're doing? They've gone around, yeah, and my man has basically said you're misogynistic. Bro, a man called a woman misogynistic because you know what I'm trying to say? And
I mean, this ain't gonna say divorce, but keep going, bro.
No. We gonna get them. We gonna get them. Listen, you've sat down and you've ate off Just Pearly Things by tagging us. Yeah? And your production is not our production. Our production is big out here. You get me? We have guests coming in. We have big sets. Ask Blessing. You know what I'm saying? We have stuff. We go outside. We put people in black people's pockets. Yeah. So for two guys from wherever you lot from, because it's not from Haiti. Because if it was from Haiti, you would have spoke about it.
Find inspiration using Kayak Explore to see everywhere you can fly on your budget. Kayak. Search one and done.
Yeah, you would have spoke about what's going on in Haiti, but don't sound like that. Sound like you from Upsa. So listen, let me say something to you two guys.
Damn, you just said you're not Haitian, bro. First, this man try to be like, our production's bigger than you. All right, listen, bro. I don't know if you just took this out of like a Fresh and Fit playbook. We're like,
we are better than you niggas. Period.
Facts.
We get more views than you. We've been on less than you. We cut our hair more than you niggas.
Okay, we get it. Like we hear it all the time. All right, you don't like the background, the floor creaks. We got a simple mic.
Clearly, they trolls, guys. They trolls. So these are the type of dudes where you just gotta watch your emotional intelligence around them. This is why I hope I triggered them on somehow, some way in this live, so that they could deem me worthy of responding, so that they could pop the channel. Cause it's not going down, man. That dude, man, he wasn't prepared, man. He wasn't prepared. And he caping. You know what? God don't like ugly, cause you sitting there caping, you caping for Pearly, and she ain't even tell you to do that. And then look, you got these guys hype. And what the fuck kind of shirt is that this nigga got on right now? That nigga got on a tablecloth. That shit like a tablecloth pattern, like the dining tablecloth.
Like maybe we need to upscale the apartment. Whatever. You're better than us.
Do not mention Just Pearly Things again, yeah? Otherwise, it'll be more smoke, bro. I got bare smoke for you lot, bro. Both of you lot. I got smoke for Abba and Preach, bro. Preach a little bit less, but Abba, I got smoke.
I just turned 26.
All right, Pearl just turned 26. You lot are big men, yeah? And I've heard you lot say on your little review.
Pearly young thing. Pearly 26. Okay, Pearly, man. That's like a clean slate right there, guys. Like a woman like Pearly, you write your own. She's a clean whiteboard, and you get to write your own shit on. You get to write it. Now, I mean, those are the type of chicks you want to be looking for, guys.
Thing, yeah? You said on your own review thing, when I was younger, I used to do dinner. You lot are big man trying to tell, bro, we got smoke for you lot, bro.
But bro, finish your sentences so we can actually understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, I got smoke for you. I got smoke. You lot a problem. I got smoke for you.
Bro, it's not a thing. And I can from one.
There's no DJ involved. Why are you scratching and rewinding my dude?
For one man with a speech impediment to another,
bro.
Okay, calm down and finish your point. Like, I don't even know what this is about.
You know what he said last video? You cannot say you guys are red pill, you guys are not about misogyny, and also saying you want to remove women's ability to vote and have access to birth control. That's it. Everyone go paint you as a misogynist. If you want to be taken seriously in this public sphere, you can't say you want to take away people's basic fundamental rights. That's it. That was the entire point of the fucking video. Which I think, if you're watching, you probably would agree. I don't think you can really go out here and claim you're not a racist person and also say you want to remove black people's ability to vote or black people's ability to have birth control or have premarital sex. Like, you're just not going to win that argument.
Bro, please don't mention it.
When you say that, don't say we, just say you got smoked, because I ain't got
That's
no
what I said.
smoke for no one.
No, that's what I said.
Wait a minute, yo. See that? Like, before you start capping and caping for people, make sure y'all really a team and a unit. So now it's like, if you coming off just for clout, she ain't asked you to do that, bro. You got to make sure the team is all on the same page. Because trust and believe, Pearly could have destroyed these two beta males. You know what I mean? And you would have been in on it. But you got to communicate with the team. Don't go use it because I'm hot. Don't go starting trouble for me. Because if I don't, let me start trouble. Let me kick niggas in their ass. You know what I mean? Don't go starting trouble for me. At least ask me first. And then I'll be like, all right, go ahead, start. And then I got you. I back you. But don't. That's what it looked like right there, guys. Y'all know how we do. Y'all come here to get the gray area removed. Even though we rooting for Pearly in this situation against these clowns, Pearly got a dude that's suspect on her side, bro. That's suspect.
Yeah, your man threw you under the bus. No?
And what's sad is because Pearly looking like the most alphaest person in the motherfucking room. You got three dumb niggas doing dumb shit. And on the girl, she looking like the shining star. And I'm not even gonna say the girl, the fucking white girl. She looking like the shining star. Is this why beta males and modern black women look up to motherfucking white girl as God? Cause look at these niggas. These niggas tripping over white girl. The Jamaican dude tripping over white girl. I'm finna not even call these niggas black. Like, I don't even think none of them three niggas ain't even black, man. Fuck that shit. Matter of fact, yeah, they are black. I'm not black. I'm not a part of that shit. I'm not black.
No. He said, remember when he started this? He said, Just Pearly Things, yeah? There's a bad man out here who are under that name. She's putting in money in the pockets of bad men out here, yeah?
He didn't throw
and then if you come for Just Pearly Things, you come for all of us. And he went, who's we?
He didn't throw him under the bus.
What?
He just didn't cross. He didn't. Hey, I'm gonna wait for the light. He didn't cross. He didn't cross. No.
I'm gonna love it. This man pulled out the DMX track. They don't know, gotta, who we be.
Who you be?
Who you be?
We got smoke for you lot. I want smoke, bro. I got bare smoke for you lot, bro. I got smoke for Abba. I got smoke for you. We got smoke for you lot, bro. I got smoke, please. We got smoke, bro. Do not come for smoke. Listen, if we got 1,000 likes, I'll continue with more smoke for them.
Oh, you know what they say?
No, I don't know what they say.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Sometimes there's just smoke. And I think that's the case with this guy.
There's smoke.
Madness. We go outside.
We go inside. We are going to begin. The madness starts now.
Nah, I'm not even gonna do that to my bread squad. We ain't got time to be playing games. We're not goofy like that. That's a clear case of men that need to grow the fuck up, bro. Men need to grow up, guys. So you know what I mean? And we gotta make sure we check ourselves at all times, and we gotta be asking ourselves, am I acting like a grown ass man? Am I acting like a man? You know what I mean? You say it to yourself. And if the answer is no, fix yourself, man. Fix your swag. Always stay in your masculine frame, guys. That is very important. You can get women just by being in your masculine frame and being in the right area, guys. You know what I mean? Women attract to masculinity, and it come in the form of a frame. You could be a weakling. You know what I mean? You could be a weak little nigga, beta male. But if you keep a masculine frame, women is gonna peep that and they're gonna notice you. Now you gotta remember the awkward beta males, these type dudes, they gonna be all loud and obnoxious and like how they are, goofy, always laughing, hee and ha ha. Girls don't like that shit. Girls don't like that shit at all. You know what I mean? Girls like real men that stoic, that mean what they say. You know what I mean? And that helps you put her in submission. But they shouldn't have got triggered by that, guys. And that wasn't the first time a white woman said what she said. So last but not least, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I just wanted to let y'all, if y'all didn't know, Ann Coulter, she been screaming this shit. So if the white woman, the woman that fought the hardest to get this right, is screaming they don't need it, what is that telling you, guys? It's something rigged with that. It's something about that vote.
Introducing
right,
Discover
women
Online
that
Privacy
obviously they really don't need.
Protection.
Ann Coulter spoke to the ultra-conservative Gavin McInnes, and they had a conversation that was essentially straight out of the year 1800.
When did it start? Was it
Never seen before, sir.
65 when the gates just were broken open? And they said it was temporary, but they never closed again. They came right off the hinges.
Yeah, it came off the hinges. It was the Kennedy 65 Immigration Act specifically designed to change the demographics of this country, though when it went through, as with Obamacare, surrounded with lies, a miasma of lies. This will not change the demographics of America. We'll get basically the same people we've always gotten. No, it was specifically designed to bring in peasant cultures who would remain poor for generations, remain on government support, so that you would have a solid block of Democratic voters. And it works. Obama never would have been elected, and he certainly wouldn't have been reelected. Romney won bigger against if the demographics of this country had not changed so dramatically because of immigration, Romney would have won a bigger landslide than Reagan did against Carter in 1980.
Really? Well, the other big problem with that was women voters. Women should have the right to vote, but should they vote?
Well, as you know, my position is women should not have the right to vote.
Good.
It's very popular on college campuses.
Yeah, I mean, we'll lose the odd Ann as collateral damage, but
No, we can still write books. We can run for office.
you just can't vote.
Exactly.
How about if you don't pay tax, you can't vote?
That was what my father always said.
Really? I've just been obsessed with this recently, thinking you're not a customer. You don't have a say in how this restaurant goes. That's like strangers coming in off the street, homeless men, and saying, I want this on the menu, and then walking out.
Well, technically what he said was you could vote if you weren't getting back stuff from the government. If you're breaking even. Okay, but not if you're getting more from the government than you're paying in. Well, you're just voting for more stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
Bingo. And this is why the Democrats love our women. This is why all the black women, they were ready to fight you if you said you voted for Trump. This is why they help them cheat. Guys, yeah, we're going to be talking on that. We're going to be touching on that. They helped the band cheat. And they came out. Boy, in the Twitter helped them niggas cheat. The Democratic Party is some cheating ass niggas, yo. So I ain't going to tip my hand. Y'all go do some research, but I'll be having that video ready for y'all, yo. They cheated, yo. These sneaky ass Democrats, yo. And guys, I'm not a Republican. You know what I mean? I'm more of a conservative. You know what I mean? I'm more on the conservative side. But the Democrats ain't right. Ain't nothing in our constitutions read democratic. Democracy. Nothing. You know what I mean? That shit is satanic. It's satanic. Nothing good come out of democracy but poverty. Democracy promotes poverty. It's still our money. It's still money from the hardworking individuals in our country and our society, bro. And it gives it to people that don't even want to be rich. These niggas don't want to be rich. They want to be fly. So you mean to tell me you taking money from people that work hard to feed their family, who believe in family for one thing, who still have the family value, because that's ultimately what God asks us to build, his temple, which is the family, and we at the head, submitting to him. So they want to take our money and give it to motherfuckers that want to raise bastards independently. They want to independently raise bastards off our money. And that's cool. That's cool. Democracy. On top of the fact, they done tricked all our women to really believe that in 1970 something, they had a right to vote. Get out of here, man. Crazy. Foolish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's why Democrats like them so much.
I love how stupid and ignorant these guys are.
Yeah, I already know you already a leftist. I already could tell you from the far. You far left, nigga. You done fell off the fucking page. But in any event, guys, it's been a good one. Shit, I'm gonna drop the link real quick. Yeah, I gotta get on out of here though. We ain't gonna be that long. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be that long, but I know y'all might want to chime in and add some shit. Give me y'all spill. What y'all think? Do women deserve the right to vote, guys? You know what I mean? And is Pearly a misogynist? That's the questions, guys. That's the topics, man. Let me drop this thing. Salute to everybody that rock with me for the long haul on the panel. I mean, in the chat, man. I really appreciate all the support, and we growing. The truth is really growing, guys, and that's all I care about. I don't care about the money. I do it for the influence. I do other shit for the money, but this I do for the influence. This I got a passion. I got a vision. I'm the chosen one, yo. You know what I mean? They mad that he chose me to tell the truth. You know what I mean? I don't believe guys. I don't believe girls. I believe the facts, the truth, and the Bible. You know what I mean? It is no gray area. Bro to the pro, what's going on, bro?
Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you guys the Million Peso Studio, just so you guys see behind me. All this is all real. Put this in this week. Awesome. And the low price is very cheap. So, how's everybody tonight?
Man, we good. Let me introduce my guy, Face Facts, yo. Welcome to class, man. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you.
What's good, Mr.Goodbread?
What's going on, Face Facts, man? Always good to have you in the class, man. Really appreciate you. So, guys, what's going on, man? Let me ask you first, bro. Do women really need the right to vote?
Well, do they want the right to be drafted?
Excellent answer.
If they want to be drafted and go through the process of joining the military, or, and this is just my thought, just like if you want the right to vote in Germany, you have to be in the military for a year and a half. Actually, it's 18 months to vote. So you actually have to go and sacrifice a year and a half of your life to learn, just to be able to vote. So consider everybody that. I don't think that this is. I don't think this is a control issue. I think it's just a matter of them making poor decisions.
Right.
So one of the reasons why they allowed them to vote is because they wanted them back in the workforce to feel important, but to actually just tax 50% of the population. That's all they did it for. They got 50% more voters.
That's a fact. That is a whole fact, man. Yo, Face Facts, man. Is Pearly a misogynist?
Well, I I don't know what misogyny means. I know what misandry is, but I've never seen a misogynist, because one thing I've noticed about women, what they like to say is, "Oh, you hate women." So you're allowed to hate women, but what you're not allowed to do is be indifferent towards them.
Right.
The opposite of hate, the opposite of love isn't hate. The opposite of love is indifference.
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
if you notice,
Facts.
women tend to
Always
hate
told
men,
ya.
which is misandry. So you
Oh, we lost Face Facts.
Face, you there?
Face, you there? Well, Aviator Views, man. What's going on, man? Welcome to class tonight, man.
on that
Let me
attachment.
continue for Face Fact. You're back.
All right, he back.
Yeah, my bad. It's storming out here in New York, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
But,
I'm out here too in New York, man. Salute. New York, stand up, man.
Salute.
Yeah, man. But listen, it's an attachment thing. Like, you can't say that there's no such thing as misogyny. That's just something that somebody made up. Because if you notice, every animal on the planet where the woman is stronger than the man, she kills them.
Yes.
Now, you're not running around seeing a bunch of dead women all over the place. If women were physically stronger than men, there'd be a dead man on every corner. Look how these women attack dudes and start fights and get all up in your face. And if they were stronger than us, it would be a problem.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm not a believer of all this misogyny stuff, right? And
Yeah.
as far as the right to vote, first of all, men don't even have the right to vote. That's number one.
Thank you.
You're only allowed to vote after registering for selected services, and voting is considered a civic duty, which means it's a responsibility. And we all know that women are allergic to responsibility.
Right.
They just want the benefit.
Cut
They don't
that.
want the
Y'all gotta make sure y'all clip that one right there. Y'all gotta clip that one.
I gotta tell y'all guys, Face Fact, you still gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my last point and then I'm gonna get off.
Okay.
If you notice, right, what do women brag about? The things that they brag about what so-called independence is just being a functional adult. Oh, I take care of myself. Well, you supposed to.
Right.
I take care of my kids. Well, you supposed to. You want a trophy for cleaning up behind yourself? Like you're that's called a functional adult. You don't get an award for that. That's normal. That's like, a kindergarten graduation. You're supposed to do that.
Right. Right. And yo, guys, the common denominator for that, see, this is why I love the bros, man. Yeah, what you said, what bro said, it's the biology, guys. The biology. They fighting the biology. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's biology. They are emotional, so they're not going to be logical. We need logical leaders. Leadership come with logic. It's a whole lot of logic in leading, not emotions. Women will totally total the government for their feelings, for how they feel. The same way they do with the family. If you can't maintain the family, then what make you think you can contain the world? You can maintain the world.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? You can't maintain the world. Let's stop playing. But shit is crazy out here. Aviator, man, what's going on? Is Pearly a misogynist? And what you rate? And I'm after you say this, we're gonna swing the question back around till we get to bro. We're gonna go from you to Face Facts. What do you rate Pearly and is she a misogynist?
Pearly Things is not a misogynist. Pearly Thing is stating she's a truth teller. I just want to say that evil is genderless, colorless, and the sole fact that they think that just because someone is born with a coochie that she's automatically a good person is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever heard in my life. We're living at a time where, or in the West, where women actually don't want equality. Women want slavery. They want to enslave the population to do their bidding, kill themselves, because women women kill most of the, or they don't kill physically most of the men, but they're the reason that most of the men die. Either they start wars, they initiate problems. Oh, is there an echo in your microphone, Brad? Yes. All right. Yeah, women start war, they initiate fights, they cause chaos, multiple problems, and they're the reason that we're in this phase right now because women raise children, and the children, and they say that men are the evil ones because men went to war, men did that, men fought, men did yes, men went to war for to sacrifice themselves. But who started these wars? The men that started the other war. Who raised these men? Women always started wars until at the beginning of times. When a war started, a woman told the men to do that, do this and start this, start that. Not the woman. The men did choose to do that by himself. Let's say in the Egyptian Empire, when Moses, who told, let me tell you something. Who told Pharaoh, or the Pharaoh, to kill Moses? Tell me, Goodbread. Pharaoh's wife.
Yeah.
Pharaoh's wife told Pharaoh to kill Moses because Pharaoh's wife was lying about Moses raping her, and this was a false accusation.
Yeah,
Why?
that's a fact.
Because he wanted to do his job, and this Pharaoh's wife was lustful. Just to tell you how evil women are, they start war. When you, it's not that woman in itself
What
is
do you
evil,
rate?
but
What do you rate? What do you rate Pearly from 1 to 10?
Pearly is not. When you talking about effect or
I'm talking about all around, all around. What do you rate her? Not just look. I'm talking about as a female. What do you rate her from 1 through 10?
I ate her 8.5.
All right, cool. Face facts. What do you rate
because
Pearly?
because sometimes I just want to say why I rate her 8.5 because my the
Make it
only
short. Make it
yeah
short, Aviator, because
she
you
need to
sound like you got a. You
she
sound like
need
you got about 1,000 bars for me tonight, bro.
nah
I got
nah
to get out
nah
of here.
nah she need to state the facts because people are gonna think that she's lying or not stating, she's not stating what she's not like speculate, she's speculating what she's saying. She need to prove, she need to show them the proof because you can shut people up with the proof because people are always gonna say, oh, it's not true, it's not this and that, they're gonna deflect. You got to show them the proof and shut them up.
That's a fact. Face fact. What do you rate on Pearly, man?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? You know, she's not really my type, so I'm gonna try to do it and be honest without being biased, right? Because I personally like to rate women on a 30-point scale where you judge their face, their body, and their attitude all separately.
Right.
But if we just talking about her physical appearance, you know, I give her like a 6, you know, because she's average. She's not really my type, and you know, body-wise, without being biased, I probably give her a 6 on the body because, you know, she's on the slim side. Like, you know, that's not really my thing. You know, I like the slim thick joints. Like, you know how some of these chicks be like 40, but they look 25 because they slim, but they thick in all the right places. So that's how. Yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about.
I know you're
So,
talking about. You know, New York. We got some. We got some joints
Yeah,
running around here. We got
yeah,
some
guys,
bodies
ratings
running
based
around
on
here.
beauties,
We
on
got some
beauty.
bodies. We got some bodies running around here. Man, shit. These bitches, I
Yeah.
mean, you gotta know they walk and shit. You know, these bitches be walking and shit. They be walking to work and shit.
Man, that's the problem, man. You can't rate a chick only by her beauty. It's in her mindset. Is she righteous or not? We know attraction, but most attractive women are the devil in disguise. You got to know that.
That's definitely all attractive women is fucking Lilith. Lilith was one of the most beauties. Think about it. Lucifer was the most beautifulest angel. But
Because I
face
don't want
facts,
I
you
don't want
saying you finished your breakdown. Face facts. I know you said 30, 30, 30. What did you give her for the? You gave her you gave her body 30. I mean 6. You gave her 2 6s so far. She get one more number.
yeah, I mean, her attitude, like, you know, her attitude seems like it comes off like an 8, but, you know, that's subject to change because you know you don't really know her on a personal level.
Right.
You just know her persona. So you know, based off the persona that she's putting out there, I give her persona like an 8 because even though most people might say that she's pandering to dudes, she's still objective, which is a rare quality in a woman. So you got to give her extra points for that. Like she'll admit if she makes a point, and if somebody has a counter where they're actually debating what she said and not how she said it. Because a lot of these dudes argue like women, because that's what Abba and Preach was doing. That's what Hafiz did. They were attacking how she said what she said, not actually attacking her actual point.
The substance. Word. Yo, bro, what do you rate on Pearly? What do you rate Pearly Things, man? And is she a misogynist?
No, she's not. And you guys are being really generous with the whole scale. I'm not even kidding, man. I just, if she was just a normal chick that I met on the street, I would not even look at her. She is literally she's a 3 or lower physically to me. Even her voice she got
the corky vibe. She got the corky.
I love her because she did something very important. And you guys probably don't even know this story, but you guys know she was on Kevin Samuels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay, you know what happened is he talked to her after the show off camera and said, break up with your boyfriend, he's bad for you, and start investing. And that's exactly what she did. And she got that little jump that you guys, all of us gonna have to do organically. We're not fortunate and wealthy like she is wealthy. She's from a wealthy family and she had money put aside with other people with money and said, hey, look, there's an extreme going on. Feminism is about to go down in flames. All the dudes are manning up and changing their ways, and all the people who are shitty are just going to be left behind. And so she says, I'm going to ride this wave and ride that damn snake. And see, she is neutral enough, as a white lady that sees a definite problem and has the psychological abilities to just kind of read through the horseshit that women say to themselves. So she is decoding this stuff for us, which is awesome. Because now we know how they move. Now we know how they communicate. Now we know how full of shit they are and how to avoid them. So, I mean, if it was a person that if I met her, if she was from the United States and she was walking down the street, I wouldn't talk to her. I wouldn't even look at her. That's just not even the scale. Yeah, but intellectually, God bless her. She's an 8 or a 9 as far as her business decisions to jump into this area, which is helping us. So if you guys want to bash her, be my guest. But listen, she is making waves where we don't have the economic ability to do so yet. So as long as we keep at this, and it's hard for me, guys. You guys realize I work with so many people, and I'm here 24 hours, and then I'm 24 off. When I'm off, hallelujah, I could talk with you guys for 3 hours. I haven't spoken English in 2 days, just so you know.
Okay. Well, yo, guys, man. Listen, man. It's been a good show. My final thoughts. Y'all know I like Pearly Things, and I like Pearly Things for reasons that y'all probably don't even know. I like Pearly Things because all of the black ones get mad when you like Pearly Things. So I like Pearly. Anything that make these bitches mad, I'm with.
These Keisha started that victimhood. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. They get so mad when Pearly just open them up.
Yeah,
and I like it.
They put that victimhood racism mentality into black men too.
And another thing I like, right? Because you see, I love Candace Owens, and Pearly is just the white version. Because they could get their point across, and they ain't gotta show you cleavage. They ain't gotta show you a tattoo. They ain't gotta sit there and be like, yeah, because these bitches, they trying to use you. They trying to use you. Don't be listening to these bitches, because winter's coming for these bitches, and they showing nipples and shit, but they telling you what bitches is doing. They warning you from them. You know what I mean? So I fuck with Pearly P because Pearly, she got her clothes on and she telling the truth. Just like my girl Candace, y'all.
Now, one thing that you guys need to notice is here. The reason why they're fighting back so much is because envy is probably at the heart of this. It's the love of money. Remember, it's not money. I have money. Okay, I want to give it to everybody, but I can't live that way. I have too many kids to support and too many people, employees and stuff. Otherwise, I fly y'all down. But that's not how I operate. People with envious minds typically manipulate because they want to show off things and buy things they can't really afford to show off the people they don't really like. Because this fills that void in their life they would normally fill with God, a relationship, or with something greater than themselves. Because now they're looking in the mirror, they have to attach all these things in order to become beautiful. And unfortunately, now we're telling them, hey, you look like drag queens. We don't like it. We don't want it. Any of these nails. And guys, this is not just the Black community. This is across the board here as well. And when I say I don't want the long nails, they come off. And nobody has a fucking thing to say about it. And that's just how it is here. And it doesn't need to be that way always. Because I realize not everybody's going to leave the States. Let's be realistic. There's only a small percentage of us guys that are just like, fuck it, we don't care. And we can leave when we want to. But for the fellows that are going to stay until the day they, go see the Lord, it's going to be really up to you as a man to stay in that man frame. And then when this whole bullshit blows over, which it will, and hopefully the laws haven't changed to where they have to be reversed, because, you guys are not alone. It's all of us. We've all been hoodwinked, really.
Yeah,
All of
Face
our
Facts.
lives.
Face Facts said that earlier in the chat, bro. This shit is not. Man, listen. When you in that court, when we in that court, bro, it's savage.
Yeah.
And clearly, man, bro, salute to the bros. Man, I'm gonna get into it on this voting journey. I'm gonna really go down the rabbit hole because I mean it was guys like yourself who was damn near ashing out cigars on these bitches as they was trying to fight for this voting shit. Y'all niggas was bashing it with I got video and shit. Like I got proof, the truth for proof. White guys was out there fighting, fighting to not have. I told y'all Elizabeth Stanton's her husband left the chick. Like, nah, women right to vote is disrespectful to God, bro. It's disrespectful to the Most High. You know what I mean? And that's my closer on that. It's just disrespect, guys. It's disrespect. And I get it. Women don't want to feel like slaves, but you not. You know what I mean? That's a mental challenge you got to get over. That's internal. That's something that the women are fighting internal. You know what I mean? Word. But guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. You got something real quick, bro. And then
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna get
do,
me out of here.
because January is around the corner, and I don't know. A few people have approached me and said that they wanted to come down because I have a fire school down here. It's a year long, okay, and I have 2 dormitories, and I have a school that is, we do classes all year, and people pay to take these classes. Come from the States, they pay to stay here. That's all they do. And it's like $500 a month in dollars, and that covers like your rent for the place and the classes and the certification at the end of the year. And they can go back to the States with that certification and join the fire service where they are. So if they have a felony or they have some arrest charge and they can't get a job because they have to go to the fire school in the States and they could come down here and get the exact same training, all in English, and get the same certification. So you can go back to the States. They're paying like $70,000 a year when you've been in the service for so long. So that's an option. The other thing was that people who are wanting to know where people go if they can't get a passport, it's U.S. Virgin Islands, because the whole island is like a little miniature Jamaica. They have their own music, they have their own speak, but it's very much that West Indies culture. And if you want to go down there, it's only like $150 flying out of Fort Lauderdale, and you could go one way and you don't need a passport. It's cool as shit to go visit, but it's like I said, it's U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a small place to go. But some of you guys are just like, fuck this shit, but I can't get a passport. That's the solution.
Okay. That sound like a plan right there, guys. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him yourself, y'all. So we on out of here with this one, guys.
Yo,
I'll check y'all.
Mr. Goodbread.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to throw this in there real quick, and then I'm gonna let you go because I know you're trying to get up out of here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about this passport bro slander. The real reason why a lot of these dudes is mad about the passport thing and dudes wanting to leave is because a lot of these dudes can't get their passport because they baby mama terrorists is hiding their birth certificate because they don't want them to know who their real daddy is. That is at the heart of the passport hate. If a man wants to leave the country, why should you care? You should be glad because that means there's more of these these Jezebels and bedwenches for you. So I'm putting it on wax right here on Mr. Goodbread show. The reason the passport bro hate is so real because a lot of these dudes that can't get a passport because they don't know where their birth certificate is because their mama won't give it to them because they don't want them to know who their daddy is.
And I'm gonna add on to that, right? And a lot of the guys that's hating on the passport bros is pickup artists. And we already know the pickup artists want everybody to stay here and remain stupid and buy in. They got the church blueprint. So they want everybody to put, when that collection plate come around, they want the bread. So they know if everybody go overseas, then what you need a fucking $600 package of a nigga telling you some shit that ain't fitting to work anyhow. Because if you don't come to your creator and if you're not a true believer in oneself, ain't none of that shit gonna work. But you are on point, man.
We got a missionary school right next door here, by the way. If anybody wants to be a missionary, like a legit missionary, I'll put the link in the after this show is over with, I'll put the link to the missionary school that's here where I am in Mexico. If anybody wants to be a missionary, there is a missionary school with all Americans from Missouri. So if anybody wants to go to missionary school, it's all here, dude.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, guys, we out of here, man. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Y'all already know. Thank y'all. I appreciate the whole panel. I appreciate everybody that really support. You know what I mean? Because if you know like I know, support is hard to come by when you're telling the whole truth and not just catering to what motherfuckers want to hear. You know what I mean? You got to tell the whole truth. You know what I mean? Some shit you ain't gonna like to say the same way some shit y'all not gonna like to hear. But in any event, we got a whole lot of learning and we take a whole lot of jewels from these lives and shit, y'all. So y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and do not play with your life, guys. We off this, man. Peace.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reefer and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.